Hello, YouTube world. This is Hannah Holland. I wanted to say thank you for all the subscribers I got in this past week. I'm so excited. I actually have, I think, don't count me, that's either 31 or 33. I'll have to look back. But anyways, I just wanted to say thank you for all your support. And just if you can, just share your video or share my videos with friends that you know or people that you think could use those video, and I would appreciate that. Today I am going to talk about depression and anxiety and some of the things I have to endure every day. And I know I've mentioned some of it on my videos, and I'm just going to go into brief issues that I go through. Like for example, yesterday I went through some anxiety because pretty much I don't know what it is about my boyfriend's brother, but just being in his presence, I don't know if it's just, he reminds me of my ex-husband or what. I don't know exactly what it is, but it brings on severe depression. And, or not depression, well, depression, yeah, but anxiety. And then it brings forth depression because, like, yesterday, my boyfriend got a new game. Don't you love those new games? But for me, it's difficult when those times come. And not just those times, but here lately, it's been almost every day. I have anxiety, and I really don't know what I can do about it, because no matter what I try, whether I ignore it, whether I go outside, whatever it is, I get triggered. And I think some of it has to do with my ex-husband. He was overweight. And I'm not saying being overweight could trigger me, but it's a fact. It's a fact that my boyfriend's brother is loud. And I don't know if it's his sign or what it is exactly. I mean, he's an Aquarius. I know not all Aquarius are annoying, but 99% of Aquarius I know can be annoying. But I'm not saying in any way, because I did a video about Aquarius and everything. I'm not saying I hate them. I'm not saying it's a fact that they're their signs or what, but him as an individual, if I take that out of the equation, he brings on a lot of anxiety. And if anybody has input of how I deal with this, or comments about, what can I do to overcome this, please let me know. But I try coloring, I try watching YouTube, I try many many things to get my mind off the fact that his brother's over at mine and my boyfriend's place. And it just, like, the minute I see his face, I'm not saying he is a mean, hateful, stubborn person, but I think it's because too, months ago, this happened twice since I've been with my boyfriend. Months ago, the kid had an angry outburst. And the first time it happened, I was in deep sleep. And what I could hear was yelling and arguing. And it was coming from the kitchen. When I lived at the other place that we were living at, I heard yelling it sounded like it, in my perspective, it scared the crap out of me. It sounded like someone was going to kill someone. And I don't know if that had anything to do with it. Could be wrong. I still wonder about it sometimes. Was this cause where whenever his appearance or his presence come about, I get triggered with that? But I don't really think of that. I think of, like, in my mind, when I see him, I think of my anxiety. And I could have a good day, and then when I see him, that goes down the drain, because it's like, I don't know if it's a logical thing or not, a psychological thing. I don't know if it's just I'm bipolar. I don't know if it's because I'm schizophrenic. I don't know what it is exactly. And those of you who think I need to get help or whatever, yeah, I would love to talk to a psychiatrist, but it's not like I can go talk to one. So I make these videos and see if I can get input about it, and if anyone's experiencing this. And I don't want to talk too much about the subject, but it just dawns on me because every day I'm going to have to deal with this. And then it makes me depressed. And like, it got really bad yesterday. I'm not saying because some days it will really get to me and I just want to burst out in anger. Like, that's what it does to me when I'm around his brother. It just builds up anger inside, and it starts with my gut. And then it's like this fire that goes out, and like, especially when he gets louder and louder and louder, just, it's almost like, you know, people with post-traumatic or post-stress something, PSTD or something. You know what that is, post-traumatic stress disorder, something like that. And I'm having to deal with this. I think that could be a cause of it, but I don't know, because people, I read up on it, people that have PSTD, they, just hearing a gunshot can trigger them. I mean, I don't know if I have that exactly. I don't know what I have, but I know that I'm dealing with a lot of stuff. And I don't know if it's because the drama I went through with my husband and the stress and anxiety, and it was traumatic for me, I would say. But it wasn't like, you know, people that go through rape or anything, or just other traumatic situations in their life. I mean, I never went through that. But I would say too, when I was younger, something happened to me with nothing bad or anything, just so I was touched inappropriate. That's about the only thing that really happened to me as a child, was that. And I wouldn't say it was traumatic at the point. It was just, it felt weird. I'm like, okay. But anyways, but yeah, that's pretty much what I have to deal with day in and day out. And it gets worse on the weekend. Like, I'm dreading the weekend. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm dreading it because they have a new game they're going to play, and I just don't know what to do anymore. And it makes me want to run. It makes me want to leave. And I'm not saying, you know, like that song, I listened to it like the beginning of this week before, I think. So, it's called Colder Weather, I think. Forgot who sings it, but talking about, you know, maybe it would get better and stuff. I don't know, I lost my train of thought for some reason. But anyways, if you like this video, like it, subscribe it, share it with friends. I need more subscribers. That would be great. But also too, I don't want to be big about that. I'm just very thankful that some people subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one.